Hi, you guys. Genevieve Golden, your favorite agent. Right? Your favorite agent? Right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Anyway, I just wanted to go over with you guys tonight some things that I've been thinking about. Thinking about how you pick a real estate agent. Like, what is your choice? What makes you pick that person? Where are you in the decision-making process in that regard? And it's advice, take it or leave it. But how would you pick the best agent for the job? There's several different ways of selling real estate or different types of real estate to sell. Waterfront, ranches, single family, condos, commercial. There's a lot more to it than most people think. And how you pick an agent is based upon what that agent's experience is. And if you pick an agent who has a great amount of experience in a particular realm, you're going to do better. Number one, do you like them? I mean, I guess you don't really have to like them. You don't have to invite them out to dinner or maybe go have drinks with them. But you have to like them enough to feel like they have your best interests at heart, that they want the business. They don't necessarily have to need the business, but even if they do, a hungry agent's a good agent too. But do you like them? Do you enjoy being around them? Do you enjoy your conversation with them? What do other people say about them? Do people say that they're a bulldog? I use that because a lot of people call me a bulldog. And at first when I first heard that, I was a little bit offended. And I thought, well, that's not very nice. But then I realized that it was a term of endearment, basically, that I'm going to go after something, I'm going to get it, I'm going to take it down, and we're going to go, and we're going to win, and I'm going to make the most money for you, my client. So that's kind of a big deal in regards to choosing an agent in that regard is, are they a go-getter? Do they answer their phone? Do they return their text messages? Do they return their emails? A critical element to making sure that your place is sold is having an agent that answers their phone. Believe it or not, it's a big deal. I can't tell you how many times I call agents and they don't answer the phone. I leave a message, I send text messages, and I get to the point where I want to go to their office and just shake them and say, will you please return my phone call? I want to know what's going on because I'm trying to have my client's home either get sold or have a buyer buy a home. Does that agent answer your questions? Do you feel confident in their responses to the questions that you have asked them? Did they research everything appropriately? Do they truly understand how to sell your ranch or how to sell your waterfront or how to sell your regular residential house in Plano or Allen or Frisco or Emory or Greenville or Royce City or Rockwall? By the way, if you ever want to sell a house in one of those cities, it's pretty darn easy. So pick me. I'll go all day long. Out here in the country, it's a little bit harder to sell a place than it is over there in the city. But regardless, they still need to answer the phone. They still need to do what you ask them to do. And I was also thinking about a couple of other things. I've got a lot of designations. And what designations are is like you'll see them underneath their email, like on their signature line or in Realtor.com, where it'll say CRS, Charlie Romeo Sierra, which stands for Certified Residential Specialist, or SRES. Senior resident, what was it, residential or senior real estate specialist is what SRES stands for. I just said Sierra for certified. Genevieve Golden, that's Charlie Romeo Sierra for certified residential specialist. My dad would be mortified if he just heard that. Anyway, the designations, in my opinion, don't necessarily, I don't know, I don't really think they mean much. You went to class, you learned a couple of things, but that doesn't change your experience. It doesn't necessarily make it any better. Although I have them, I went and took the classes and other people have them too. So basically, I guess, guys, what it boils down to is your experience with that person, your experience that you have, and the experience that they have, the experience that they can give you and show you proven, true results in selling your place. Whether or not they care for you, whether or not they care for the transaction, whether or not they care. Because if they don't answer their phone, their email, or their text, they don't care. Whether or not they're thoughtful about your feelings, because sometimes, our homes are very important to us. They're the largest financial, it's a big deal. The biggest financial investment we've ever made in our lives, and they mean a lot to us. They hold memories. You see your kids running around your house, your grandkids, your weddings, and whatever it happens to be. So thoughtfulness about your feelings in regards to your home. Whether or not you feel like you're protected. Protected, that's a big deal. A real estate agent, what their job is, aside from selling your home and making sure the paperwork is processed correctly, is protect you. Make sure that you are getting what you should get for your house. Having done enough research to know what your house is valued at, what your land is valued at, what your ranch is valued at, so that you can get as much as you possibly can within a reasonable amount of time. And do you trust them? Do you feel like they're telling you the truth? Do you feel like they have your back? I get a lot of my clients that say, "Thanks for having my back, Jen. I really appreciate it." It's something that I take close to my heart in regards to making sure that my clients feel protected by me. It's a big deal. But basically, I guess it comes down to, and I teach a lot of classes for the company that I work for, answer your phone. Did they answer their phone? Did they call you back within 30 minutes? Did they text you within 30 minutes? Well, heck, what time is it right now? I think it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm working at 10 o'clock at night. I also work at midnight, and most of the time I go to bed at 2. But don't call me before 9 a.m. because I do sleep in until 9 a.m. Anyway, you guys, pick a good agent. Even if it's not me, think about those things that I just said. Of course, you want to pick me, though, like I'm the best there ever is. So ultimately, pick me, pick me, pick me. Anyway, thanks you guys for listening tonight. I really appreciate it. And I guess I always want to say pound sign instead of hashtag, because it looks like a pound sign to me. It doesn't look like a hashtag, but hashtag favorite agent. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening. Bye.